Welcome. I'm April Sarraille, Executive Director at Knowledge Leaders, and on behalf of our team, we look forward to meeting you over video. Since we will be recording your interview, we wanted to take a few moments to help prepare you and your space. Location is important. You want a background that's professional or at least non-cluttered. We've all become used to working from home, but remember, this video is going to be recorded and it's going to your potential future employer, and your background says something about you. In addition to your background, we need to cover lighting, sound, positioning, and eye contact. Harsh lighting coming from behind can also be distracting. Plus, we can't see your face. With the window at my side, it's a little bit better, but you can still only see half of my face. Your best light source, natural or otherwise, is always going to be placed behind the camera. Sometimes you can even move a lamp temporarily to just behind the camera and see what kind of difference that makes. Sound is equally as important as lighting. In this example, I'm in a hardwood floored room with no carpet. You can hear the echo. It's a bit distracting. Fill your space with objects that can help absorb the sound. For some, that's a library. For others, it's a fully carpeted room. What I've done here is bring in pillows, some stuffed animals, blankets, soft items to help make the space a little bit less echoey. If you're unsure about your sound, you can always do a test recording, not in our Zoom, but in your free Zoom or perhaps FaceTime, Skype, anything else that you can do a test. Earbuds can make a difference too. Let's talk about positioning. You want to position yourself to be approximately eye level with your camera. This may mean that you need to take your laptop and put it on a book, a box, or any other kind of riser. And while you don't want to be looking up, you certainly don't want to be looking down. Standing or sitting is your choice, but you do want to make sure that you're taking up the right amount of the screen. You can see here from shoulders up with a little bit of space above my head, keeps me pretty well positioned within the frame. Eye contact. You're going to want to engage with your interviewer, but it's also nice if you look in the camera. That way, as the viewer, it looks like I'm speaking directly to you. Our trick is to take your Zoom window, shrink it down, and nestle it right up underneath your camera. That way, you can look at your interviewer, and it will look as though you're looking in the camera. When I have the box of my interviewer down in the corner, then it's not very engaging for you, the viewer. That's our little trick. If you don't want to look at yourself, in the top right of your Zoom window, you'll see 3 dots. Click there. Choose Hide Self View. There you go. Now that your space is amazing, let's get you ready. You want to look and feel your best. This is the time of Zoom fatigue and team meetings on camera. This is not a team meeting. Remember, it's an interview. Go for at least business casual attire. We set Zoom up so that only one person is being recorded at a time, the person speaking, either you or your interviewer. When she's asking you a question, that means that you're off camera. You can take a sip of water. You can jot down a note. You do not need to look like an engaged listener. We want you to start constructing your answer. Content is important. We have about 25 to 30 minutes to pull as much as we can out of your background to show your transferable skills to the role in question. One way that your interviewer will help you do this is simply through interrupting. She may redirect you, ask you to dive deeper. The goal is to find as many of your transferable skills as possible in this short amount of time that we have together. Another way to make the most of our time together is to avoid rabbit holes. On occasion, we'll ask a question, the candidate has answered, and they keep talking. Should this happen to you, watch for your interviewer to give you a little wave. The wave simply means wrap up that thought, only 1 or 2 more sentences, and then she'll direct you into the next area. At the beginning of the video, we will introduce you and ask for your permission to record. We take the recording, we post it on Wistia. It's a password-protected site provided only to the client search team and only for the duration of the search. Once the search is over, the video is removed from Wistia, it's been deleted from Zoom, and is not archived with Knowledge Leaders. Limited audience, limited time. During your scheduled time, you will have a few minutes before the recording as well as after to catch up on other topics. You'll probably want to hear about process, timing, we'll want to hear about your other opportunities. If you do have any questions prior to your scheduled time, please reach out to your interviewer. She'd be happy to help. Well, I think you're ready to go. Once again, on behalf of knowledge leaders, we look forward to meeting you over video.